Okay, good evening, everybody. We are live. Looks like all the platforms are working. Checking everything. Yep, looks good. Okay, so tonight is one and done. It is Sunday, so flex your fingers, get them ready. Some of these are really new pieces. Some of them are really old. So not a lot of in between. We've had some for quite a long time, so nobody's got them anymore, which is good for you. And some of them are really new, and they came in and we were down to one, or for some reason they only sent me one, which happens sometimes when I order. They don't always send me what I was supposed to have, so due to a mix-up at the warehouse, I might get one, and they don't have any more to send me. So anyway, those things happen. Let me put the one and done night thing up so that everybody knows this is one and done. There we go. And get the comments back. There we go. All right. We also have some Family Feud questions, or I guess we have to say survey says, because, you know, Family Feud is a brand. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. Let me put your name down. So we got survey questions for you. I've been looking at them. That's why I'm like 1 minute late getting on. I was looking at the questions, trying to find some good ones for tonight, because some of them are dumb. You know how it is. There's always something dumb, right? Let's see. We've got earrings, bracelets, and necklaces tonight. I think I've got 1 or 2 rings. There's not too many of those that I pulled out. I do have more, but I didn't pull them out. So, hi, Mom. Good to see you. Let's put your name down so that I don't forget the 2 lovely ladies who are here. All right. We are going to go ahead and get started. Well, we're waiting for everybody else to come in. This one is a longer one, so I'm going to hold it up because it makes it easier. This is called Back for More. It is in brown. Hi, Aunt Dora. Back for More in brown. It is a layered necklace. See, we have 2 layers here. The medium gauge silver chain. So it's not a huge chain. It's not a tiny one. And we have transparent brown beads that rotate inside these frames. Yeah, you can actually move them. This is going to be the length. So let's put it on her. Let's see. See if we can rearrange you and make you look good. There we go. My camera's tipped over here. Let me tip you. It looks like she's crooked. There we go. So right here in the middle of the abdomen with the 2-inch extension, you're going to come down to right about belly button area. So we have Back for More. Again, this is a longer necklace, about mid-abdomen length. Where'd my cards go? There we go. I moved them. Number 1 for tonight. So everything is a one and done. We do not have multiples of any of these things. And I can't reorder them. So once it's gone, it's gone. Sorry about that. Some really good stuff came down to the last one this past week. All right. Next up, we have Hypnotic Heart Attack in multi. These are shades of purple, pink, and blue. You can see kind of starts with a darker pink, goes down through the lighter colors, goes to a purple, and then goes to the blues underneath. Let's see if you can see that. You see all those colors? These are pretty cool. I have a set of these myself. This is the length and size. Oh, and I'm going to get them caught in my hoop. That's what I'm always afraid of. Hypnotic Heart Attack in multi. These are number 2. I like all the different colors. Number 3. Oh, the tag got cut. Just the tag. There we go. Number 3 is a cuff bracelet. This is a cute little cuff bracelet. It's called Romantically Rustic. It is in red crackle. So you can see we have hearts, that red crackle, a small one and a bigger one, and then it's open in the middle. If this is too far open, you can always squeeze it. You see how it moves? You can squeeze it shut some more if you need to, or you could spread it out some more if you needed to. But the opening is on the front with this cuff. So again, we have Romantically Rustic in red. It is number 3 tonight. Is everybody's weather holding out? We've had kind of a, well, it wasn't hot, but very muggy weekend. It was warm and really humid. And it's been humid even in the house. We've had to have the dehumidifier running. And we're supposed to get rain tomorrow. It's supposed to be a washout most of the day. So yucky, yucky, yucky stuff. All these storms coming in. Not fun. There's that tropical depression that's right off the coast. And I'm sure it's pushing rain this way. Then we had the one in Louisiana earlier this week, and it was pushing rain this way. All right, this one is a choker. Yours has been lower 80s, but beautiful. That's kind of, we've been kind of in the 80s. Some of them are more toward mid or upper, like 87-ish, but it's been really humid. You're raining at 90 degrees. Well, that's a relief for you, isn't it, Mom? Okay, this is a choker length. This is Retro Rejuvenation. This is in copper, so it's antique copper. We have the disc-shaped blue crackle beads. And then little spacers. There's some little cube-type beads, some little donut beads, some other little beads in that antique copper. This is a nice one to layer, or if you just want something minimal for the day, maybe you're doing a more casual thing or don't want something that's going to get in the way. This is good for that. So at its smallest length, it is going to sit up here right around your collarbones, kind of like mine is doing right now. With the extra extension, it is going to come down to this collar. So it has about twice as much extension as our regular necklaces. You got booted off, but you're back. Okay. You having weather problems again, Kim, or just internet problems? So this one's Retro Rejuvenation. It is in copper. So we have that copper and the turquoise blue. It is number 4 tonight. So we're supposed to get rain most of this week. It's like 50-ish% all week. Tomorrow's 90. So we are definitely getting rain tomorrow. Still rainy, but you must have Wi-Fi problems. Okay. We have those here every little while too. They're building so many new houses around here right now that our internet is always messed up. It seems like they're always turning it off to maybe put new connections in or whatever they're doing. But yeah, our internet goes off. So we're always thrilled about that. I'm just glad they don't do it when I'm trying to do my show. All right, here's another. This is kind of a mid-length necklace. Well, maybe a longer mid-length. This is called Mojave Medallion. This is in pink. This kind of has like an antique frame on it. See that silver frame? Reminds me of an antique picture frame. But then we have the pink crackle stone inside. That marbling is pretty light colored, but you can see it is there. There we go. And also dot motif decorating around the insides. This is a cool chain too. I don't know what they call this. This might be the box chain. It's hard to see it really well. So it's hanging in the upper abdomen right now, kind of going down toward mid-abdomen. So mid-abdomen would be right about here. And that is about where it's going to hang if you use that extension. So this is going to be an upper to mid-abdomen necklace with that extension. So we have Mojave Medallion in pink, our nice bright pink. It is going to be number 5 tonight. Number 5. Let's see. We'll give you guys a break because there's not too many people on yet, so we'll wait and do the Family Feud questions at number 10. Hi, Kaylee. Good to see you. And we'll do the Family Feud at number 10 so that you can have a break. Okay. These are post earrings. These are so cute. Look at these. Garden Gain in white. So we have the white pearly beads on a strand down at the bottom. We have 2 strands of those and a strand of beaded chain. And then up here we have the little flower. It has a pearly, almost looks like a little bell flower. I guess that's supposed to be a tulip, something like that. And then we have the bow up above it. And our post is right in the middle of that bow. So these are going to hang down fairly far, like this. They are just the cutest little things. These are Garden Gain in white. They are going to be number 7. Number 7. Number 8, we have a ring. This is called Intergalactic I Do. This is a narrow band ring. So we have the narrow stretchy ring at the stretchy band at the back. Some days are better than others. We have a really nice design on this side. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if it'll focus here. There we go. With little white rhinestones in it. And then we have the kind of medium purple, medium to light purple, round rhinestone in the middle. So this is about what it's going to look like next to my hand. You can see it's not a huge ring, but it's not super tiny either. So this is Intergalactic I Do in purple, number 8. If I can get that card to go on there. Number 9. Number 9 is Dynamic Default in silver. So we have 5 layers. See all the 5? I'm trying to spread them out for you. They never want to cooperate. There you go, 5 layers of these little tubes, silver tubes, kind of making it look geometric. You can see at the bottom, kind of giving it a geometric shape. And then our earrings are the dainty tassels. I love the tassels because they reflect the light so nicely. You see how they sparkle? So people look at these and think, oh, they're just a chain earring. But don't underestimate them. Put them on, try them out, because they are really a lot nicer than you think. This one sits right at the collar right now, and with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here, which is just above mid-chest. Not reaching mid-chest on this one. So it's a little shorter length. This is Dynamic Default in silver. I also have this in gold. I do not have it out tonight because it is not a one and done. I have 2 of those. But if you'd rather have gold, you can let me know, and I'll get that out. This is number 9 for tonight in silver. Number 10. How did I do that already? Number 10. We got to 10 really fast, didn't we? Vibrant Valley in pink. So these are, I don't know what they call these stones. I guess UV stones. You'll see that they're kind of pinky purple. I'm trying to get them all turned the right way. There we go. Kind of pinky purple. So we've got little flowers and then little teardrops. This is a Y-shaped necklace. Has little white rhinestone accents in there. You may not be able to see those, but they are in there. This is the length and the size. So you can see it's kind of asymmetrical, a little heavier on this side, lighter on this side. But it does hang below the collar, and then this tail all the way down to just above the bust, right about here. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to lay right in the middle of that bust. So just the tail end of this going to be right here at the middle of the bust. That's going to move this down into the center of your chest. So it's kind of a nice place to have it, especially if you have a high-necked blouse where it's going to be able to hang all in this area without a neckline interfering. So this is Vibrant Valley in pink. And it is, if I can get the card out, it's number 10. All right. So we are on our first survey question for the night. See what we have. We have 4 answers on this one. We're going to go with number 2. Name a drink that's served both hot and cold. Both hot and cold. And it's good either way. A drink that you serve hot or cold. Either way. What do you think? Coffees. Absolutely. Number 2. That was the most important one. That's why I picked that one. Chocolate. Chocolate is good, but no, that's not on here. Tea. Tea was number 1. Because you know we've got iced tea, we've got iced, and we've got hot tea. Then we have iced coffee, hot coffee. Yep, not chocolate. What else? 2 more things. You can serve either hot or cold. One of these might help you sleep if you have it hot. What do you think? Drinks served both hot and cold. Yes, milk, number 3. Have that warm milk and you can go to sleep, right? It never worked for me, but they say it does. One more thing, and it's a fall drink. Definitely a fall drink. You probably have seen it all over the place right now. It's coming in. You got it on Dora, but we can leave the vinegar off. Apple cider. Either good, hot, or cold. Which way do you prefer it? Do you like it hot or do you like it cold? I kind of like it hot. Yeah, I like the cider. I like the hot cider. I'm trying to think if I think I've had it cold, but I really like it hot. So that's my, and other than this pumpkin spice coffee, that's my fall drink, the apple cider or the apple flavored. Right now, the coffee shop has the apple crisp macchiato, and it's really good. Kim likes hers hot too. Yeah, I think it's a nice hot drink. If you're not like a hot chocolate person or even a coffee person, and I am a coffee person and I still like cider, I like to have it before bed because I can't have coffee before bed, or I shouldn't have coffee before bed. It gives me restless legs. It doesn't keep me awake, but the restless legs will. So I like to have something before bed a lot of times when it's cold, and apple cider is my go-to. I even have a brand I prefer because that's how into it I am. Okay, let's go on to the next piece. We have think of the posh abilities. And I was fighting with this to get these to, it's been in the package, and I just took it out of the package, and the little things don't want to hang right. There we go. There's supposed to be a black bead and a white rhinestone hanging from each of these little hoops, and then we have a black round bead inside the big hoops. So that's mostly right there. So kind of an interesting mix of the beads and the rhinestones. It's easier to fix it when it's laying on her. But these little things, you know, they go through the, kind of like your keys do, go through the circle, and then you can't figure out how they got there and how to get them back out. I've had my keys go through there, and I'm like, how did this happen? Just the end of it is sticking out, and I can't figure out how it got in there and how I'm going to get it back out. But it does. It moves itself around some kind of way, and it goes through there. So these do that too. This one's sitting right above the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to about mid-chest. And I'm going to say about because it's really, really close, depending on how it fits you. So this one is think of the posh abilities. It is in black. And it is going to be number 11 tonight. Number 11. All right, next up is a set of stretchy bracelets. We have 5 stretchy bracelets here in gold. These are called Right on Cube, and that is because these are all cube-shaped beads. So these two, let's separate them a little bit. These two have a little bit larger cube beads, and then these 3 have the smaller cube beads. So you can arrange these however you'd like to, maybe every other one for the size. You might want to put something in between these. You might want to wear just one or two of these, but however you want to do it. There are 5 of them and they're all stretchy. See that? Nice stretchy bracelets. So we have Right On Cube in gold. These are number 12. Number 13. Some smaller earrings. We have Raindrop Radiance. These are in silver. So these are the little hematite rhinestones. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Some of them are round, some of them are square, and they're in the bottom of this teardrop, almost like they're filling up the bottom of the teardrop. This is the length and size, and I still haven't figured out where my head goes. There we go. That's almost level. So that's the length and size. We've got Raindrop Radiance in silver, number 13. Number 14. This is a short one. This is Blatant Botanicals. We just got this in this week, and then we're already down to just one. So we have the copper-colored flowers, the antiqued copper, and in the center of those is each a little rhinestone. We have, let me tell you the colors, that's why I took it down. Pink, blue, orange, kind of a yellowish green, and then I guess that other one must be a yellow. It looks peach in here because of the copper, but must be yellow up there. Hey, Shannon. So that's what those look like. This is the length. So half above, half below that collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit down here to mid-chest. Writing your name down, Shannon. So it's going to be a nice mid-chest necklace. Good length. This is Blatant Botanicals in copper. I thought this one was pretty. They also came out with it in brass. I didn't buy it in brass, but if anybody wants it in brass, let me know. This is number 14. I can add that to my order because I've got to put one in anyway. And number 15. One more longer one. This is on a very fine chain. This is called Get a Roam. I don't make up the name, sorry. Get a Roam. So we have our circle up here. This has that little brushed linear texture on it. That bar running down the center. We've got little yellow crackle beads. And then look at these sparkly chains on the bottom. A little fringe of sparkly chains. And then our earrings are the little yellow crackle beads with those sparkly chains too. So this is going to be the length. It's sitting down just below mid-abdomen. So we're in a lower abdomen earring. Tassel goes all the way down here. We're way past belly button. This is probably, let's see, her waist goes in right here. So you can see it's going to be below the waist for her, probably at waist for me. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to get really close to her dropped waist here. So it's going to be a fairly long necklace. And what you could do, if you don't like them that long, this is such a pretty chain. If you like the choker look and the layered look, you could do this and make it a 2-layer necklace by wrapping this chain around one more time. And I can get it to where the lobster clasp doesn't show because this is going to adjust since it slides on there. This is going to be like a choker, and then that's going to be a short length that just hangs over the bust. All right. You could use the extension. That'll give you a little bit more room in there to do that if you wanted to do that. This is Get a Roam. It is in yellow, and it is going to be number 15. All right. Let's ask our next question. 4 answers on this one. Let's do number 4. Name something you hang up. Something you hang up. Or something you might tell other people to hang up in your house. What are you going to hang up? Clothes. Yep. Number 2. Clothes, coat, hat, some kind of clothes. The phone. Number 1. Hang up the phone. It's not as satisfying as it used to be, because you used to be able to bang it down when you were mad. There's no way to bang a button. It doesn't work. Unless you want to replace your phone, and it's still not going to make any difference to the person on the other end. Picture. Number 4. Picture or a frame was our number 4. What do you think number 3 is? This one tends to be the kids. What do you always tell them to hang up? Besides their clothes, coat, hat. Not curtains. I took myself. Hi, Kristen. Apparently, I still cannot breathe in liquid. I keep trying. But it hasn't happened yet. What other thing might you hang up? Not the backpack. This one you hang up because you don't want them to get smelly and yucky. I know everybody's had kids, so I know you've told your kids this at least one time. Except Shannon, and Danny is your child. So you've probably told him to do this too. Hang it up. The towels, yes. Because if you leave them down on the floor, they smell so bad, mildewy and nasty, and they never dry. Hang up your towels. I don't know why they're always on the floor. I don't understand that. It's either hang it up so it can dry and you can use it again, or you put it in the hamper so it can be washed. The floor does not enter into that equation anywhere, but that's still where we find them. Go figure. All right, next up, we have a short necklace. This is called Badlands Treasure Hunt. This is in brass. So we have, hi Ruth, thank you. I appreciate it. Good to see you. So this is a round blue crackle stone in the center, that turquoise color. Then we have white rhinestones. Those are rhinestones, if you can't see them, sparkle. And then we have kind of a wavy frame. It's almost like a flower. This is the length. So hanging right there in the center of the chest, very prominently, with the 2-inch extension, it is going to hang down on that bust. So kind of a nice length there too. Have those nice large links right there at the bottom. This is going to be Badlands Treasure Hunt. This is in brass, antiqued brass, and it is number 16. I feel like I was going to do something and then I forgot. I don't know what it was. Does anybody else know what it was? Oh, I was going to write Ruth's name down. That's what I was going to do. There we go. I knew I was going to do something. Some days. All right, next up, we have a pair of tiny hoops. These are called Irresistibly Intertwined. I'll hold my hand behind them so that you can kind of see them a little bit better. These are twisted silver tiny hoops. So 2 strands twisted together. This is the size. So you can see why I said they're tiny hoops. So again, either if you want a minimal look or if you have a second or third piercing that you want to put these in, they work great for that. They're about 1/2 inch in diameter. These are number 17. I like to use them in my second hole, but you know, once in a while, sometimes you don't want anything big and you put them in the first hole to just get a smaller look. Number 18, metal movement in silver. This is a set of 3 stretchy bracelets. And these are very, very lightweight. So we have the faceted silver, I guess these are blocks kind of look like rectangular blocks. And then we have 2 beaded silver ones. Now the arrangement that you wear these in, totally up to you. You could put the big one in the middle of the 2 small ones. You could mix and match these with some others. You could use these in other stacks as additional silver pieces. But we have this set of 3. They are all stretchy. This is Metal Movement in silver, number 18. I like to keep some just basic colors around like that. The white rhinestone, the silver, the gold, ones like that, just to mix and match with my other stacks, because I'll have the stacks from other things that are specific colors, and I want to make it a little bit larger stack, or I might have one bracelet that's in the actual color that I'm wearing, and then I want to have a stack on, not just one single bracelet. So I'll take that and add them onto there. Sorry, I'm trying to get an earring back. I popped an earring back off of these earrings, so I'm trying to get it on. Daisy Meadows in orange. So these are kind of a peachy orange. You can see that. They have little gold dots in the center as the center of those flowers. I love these. I have them in white for myself, and I have them in the orange and the blue, I believe, still for sale, the turquoise blue. This is the length and size. We're down to the last one of these orange ones. I'm not sure if we have more of the blue ones than one, but these are Daisy Meadows. Very, very cute. They are post earring, number 19. Just like the colors of those. And we're going into fall, so your orange could transition with your rusts and your browns and your tans, and kind of give it a little pop of color, give it a little something. All right, next up, I'm trying to not move things around too much because then I lose things. This one is called Tectonic Treasure. I think they hung this one wrong. Tectonic Treasure. This is unpolished black leather. Yeah, they definitely hung this one wrong. There we go. And we have the bead, the gold bead right here. We're going to call it an irregular circle on the bottom in gold. This is the length. So almost all beneath the collar. It does go down to almost mid-chest already by itself. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to right at the top of the bust. So either mid or bottom of the bust. This is Tectonic Treasure in gold, and it is number 20. Okay, one more question, then we're going to do just a couple more pieces, and we are all done for the evening. And we'll put the replay up to be watched so that everybody else can see it. All right, 4 answers on this one. Let's go with number 2. We asked 100 men, name something you do with your meat before you put it on the grill. Something you do with your meat before you put it on the grill. So something you're going to grill. Steaks, pork chops, chicken, you know, you can put just about anything on there. Fish. What do you do with your meat before you put it on the grill? Tenderize. Tenderize wasn't quite on there. I agree with you, but they didn't put it on there that way. Pound would be the same. Season, number 1. Put your sauce on it. Marinate it, number 2. Yep, got to marinate it, right? And that helps tenderize it too. I didn't know that. The vinegar helps tenderize it. Thaw it. Yes, number 4. Hi, Esley. Got to thaw it out. Otherwise, it's not going to cook. One more thing. What else do you do? We season it, marinate it, thaw it out. what else might you do to your meat before you put it on the grill? And I do this a lot. Max does not, because everybody's taste is different. And I have a thing about this. And they always tell me I'm taking off the best part. I'm ruining the meat. Oh well. Not rinsing it. Yeah, cut the fat off of it or trim it around the edge. Everybody says it ruins the meat. I don't like that chewy fat. I don't like the way it feels in my mouth. It's just kind of a gross texture. So I don't like it. I take it off of there. But there are people in my house that disagree.
That is correct. That's correct.
All right. Our next piece is in shiny copper. This is called Teardrop Timelessness. So each one of these has 2 chains in between these beads, and these are clear acrylic teardrops. They are faceted so that the light reflects multiple ways. I think this is a cool necklace. And then it has the shiny copper tassels as well for earrings. This is the length. So we're almost at mid-abdomen. This is going to be an upper to mid-abdomen necklace. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to go down to mid-abdomen. So we're just a little bit above that to start with. So this is Teardrop Timelessness. I also think this would be cool, wrapped around twice. If you do this with it and wrap it around twice, you could even do even layers and make it extra strands. Now watch me get it tangled. But this one's going to be number 21 tonight, as soon as I get this card off of here. Teardrop Timelessness in copper is 21. We're almost wrapping up, Esley, but you made it. You made it in time. Ouch. All right. Our next one, Heartbeat Retreat in pink. So this is one of the toggle clasp necklaces, which means you can't adjust the length of it, but they usually give us a really nice length anyway. We have a little circle filled with pink rhinestones, and it has the little heart cut out. And then our earrings are exactly the same as the little pendant. Isn't it cute? This is the length. Also nice if you have trouble putting on your necklaces, because the toggle clasps are super easy. So this one's going to hang right below the collar. Pretty nice length. Let's see. Yep, that'd be right about here for me. So this one is Heartbeat Retreat. This is in pink. It is number 22. Number 23. Trying to get this one off of here. I have things hanging up, and there's so many things in front of them. I can get them off. This one is a really neat color combination. I have a pair of earrings that are in this color combination too, but they're teardrops. This is called Suave Simplicity in blue. So we have a very light, like icy blue emerald cut rhinestone. This is in a gold frame, and it has a gold beaded chain. And then our earrings are the gold beaded tassels. They're cute. Like I said, I have a pair of earrings, but they are in a teardrop shape. They do not match the shape. They do match the color combination. So this is the length. It's just below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to mid-chest. So it'll be a nice mid-chest necklace. This one is called Suave Simplicity. It is in blue. Again, very pale blue, like an icy blue. This one is number 23. number 24. I'll make them fall. Some days. 24 is scratched shimmer in white. So oversized white beads. These have a slightly iridescent shine on them, and they are slightly textured. I don't know if you can see that, just barely textured and with a slight iridescence. Then we also have some crystal cut beads, some pearly beads, some polished silver. So you kind of have all the different things in here. This is the length. So going to sit just right above mid-chest, because mid-chest would be right about here. But with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right above the bust. So this is a nice white one with just a slight iridescent shimmer on those larger beads. This is scratched shimmer in white. And it is going to be number 24. Don't worry if you've missed part of the show. It's always up for replay after the show is over. Takes sometimes about 30 minutes for it to post, but it will post. So it will be there. Last piece. Coup de main in pink. So we have hot pink rectangular beads, and then we have the hematite rhinestones fanning out in the center. This is a curved bar necklace, so it's all one piece. There's your rhinestones stacked on top of each other. This looks much nicer in person than I can even show you on the video screen. You know how it is when you try to take a picture of a sunset or your flowers or whatever, and the colors are not right, and it's just not showing it to its advantage. Sometimes I feel that way about the video because you just can't show how nice things are. This one is right here at the collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit right down here, just slightly above mid-chest, just barely. So it's going to depend on how it fits you. Might get there and it might not. This is Coup de Main. This is in pink. It is our last piece of the night, number 25. All right. Well, that is the end of the show for tonight. You can still order from this show through tomorrow evening. You can also add to it from the website. So you can go on my website 24/7. And if you want to add something, you can either put it in the cart and pay for it, and I won't charge you shipping on the invoice when I invoice you for the pieces in your pouch. Or you can just screenshot it, send it to me. I'll put it in your pouch, and I'll invoice for them all together. So you can always do that, you know, in the middle of the night when you can't sleep. You can go on the website, see what I've got, see what I've added throughout the week, because I've added things. Some older, some new. And score some more pieces that way. I'm also putting up pictures on the social media. So if you're not following the pages, if you haven't liked and followed the pages, make sure you're doing that. Make sure you put on there to get all the notifications. There's a little setting at the top of your page, and I'll post that too, where it allows you to get like some most popular or all of the notifications. You want to get all of them so that they're going to show up in your news feed and you won't miss anything. Because otherwise, it may be a week later when you finally see that post and things have sold. So they're already gone. So make sure you've got your settings right for that page, the page follow. So keep an eye on the page, take a browse around the website, and we'll invoice you tomorrow evening. If you want to add anything, just message me. Even if you've already got your invoice, message me before you pay it, and I'll add it, and then you can pay it. All right, so we'll be back on Friday. We've got 2 orders coming in tomorrow because the late stuff is finally coming in. So 2 orders coming in tomorrow. It means I'm going to have new stuff to show you on Friday. So I'm looking forward to it. You guys have a great week. Hopefully the weather stays nice. We get some things done, and it's not a rough week. But we'll see you Friday at the end of the week and check in with you. Good night, everybody.